3 months ago, a butterfly made a list. 3 months ago, the butterfly put out a call for help. And 3 months ago, the call was answered by an army of volunteers. But did they know what they were getting into? Inside that innocent-looking, simple little row, a great beast was hidden. The beast was born from software limitations, collaborator restrictions, and the abandonment of its tracking system. It threatened madness, despair, and hopelessness on anyone attempting to tame it. But the thousand arms of the volunteers were not deterred. They bared their spoons because they knew the secret to conquering this beast. How do you eat an elephant?
Hi, I'm Maureen. I'm here to talk about the CAD MMX project and share what the CAD team's been up to in our first months.
When Martin announced this project on Discord, dozens of CAD modelers immediately jumped on board. By now we have over 200 people signed up to follow the CAD Team Discord channel, but finding volunteers turned out to be the easy part. The difficulty in this project lies with the complexity of the CAD model pushing Fusion 360 past its limits, and with the management of thousands of parts designed by multiple people over a number of years, many of which have been physically changed on the machine, but not updated in CAD. And the only reliable resource we have to track all of this are the MMX build videos Martin's made. So Martin wasn't kidding when he said that the biggest challenge to this project was finding a project manager, because instead of just one, we currently have 6 managers of the CAD team. Some of them have been members of the E-team for quite a while others are new to the team. Tim Keller is our project leader and liaison with Martin. Tim Mitchell, Will Francis, and David Lewis are our quality control team. Tim and Will make sure the parts our team members are working on match the modeling and defeaturing guidelines set forth in our instructions, and David oversees assembly of the approved parts into our new master assembly. Jordan Bowden is new to the E-team. He's an Airtable wizard who built our new database and manages all our assets. And I'm Maureen Krauth. I'm new to the E-team too, and my job is maintaining our documentation and people management. The project is broken into 2 phases. In Phase 1, we're simplifying the CAD model inside Fusion 360 by removing all fasteners, defeaturing internal geometry, and remodeling parts efficiently to keep the 3D model computationally light and easy to load. At the same time, we're bringing the CAD model up to date so that it matches the physical machine. When Phase 1 is complete, we will release the CAD model to the MMX fan community for free, and if the ideas people are sharing on Discord already are any indication, there'll be a lot of cool things coming out after this project is done. In Phase 2, we will be rebuilding the CAD MMX from scratch, likely using another program. We will closely scrutinize each and every part and redesign everything we can to be more easily manufacturable, so Martin can have backup parts for the world tour that don't require improvisations or manual CNCing. Along with these phases, we're recreating the PBS inside a program called Airtable to track everything we're doing. This new database has the old one in it, along with other data crucial for our team, including time-coded reference for which parts are seen in which episodes, and flowcharts mapping out the powertrain and marble flow. Ultimately, we'll create a bill of materials that tracks every single part and piece of hardware for Phase 2, with details for machining and assembly. To start this project, Martin and Tim Keller went through the whole machine together, sorting the machine into roughly 100 logical assembly groupings, which make more sense now that the machine's almost done than the older organization of the Design-as-you-go PBS system. Martin's done walk-around videos for us explaining what's included in each of the new assembly groupings. We then dig through the old E-team folders in Fusion to find any existing CAD models and bring them into our new team project. Any part that's been changed from its original design will need to be updated, while other parts were never designed in CAD and have to be modeled from scratch. Every week on Wednesdays, we have a team meeting inside Discord where we go over the parts we'll be assigning and answer questions people have about what they're working on. And then we watch the Wintergotten Wednesday video together as a team. Hi guys! And collectively freak out anytime Martin gets out the angle grinder for a part we've already done.
Time for the angle grinder.
Another part goes from completed back to not completed.
Yes. Angle grind me, Martin.
Our volunteers span the entire globe, speak 19 different languages, and have a range of experience levels in Fusion 360 and other CAD programs, from absolute newbie to experienced master. Because there are only so many parts to go around and we want to try to include everyone, we've come up with a partnership system where we assign more experienced seniors with less experienced juniors and team people up based on how their assemblies connect to each other inside the machine. These groups are overseen by team leaders who look for alignment issues as they test fit the parts together, and we also have a status trackers team that keeps the organizational side of things running smoothly. They ensure everything is kept updated between Discord, Fusion, and Airtable, so we can track the status of every part of the model at any time. So far, 74 team members have been assigned to work on 80 different parts of the CAD MMX. Once the assignments have been announced, the volunteers figure out if those models match the video reference or need to be updated. Martin measures specific bits of the machine that our team members request for accuracy. They update their models, defeature them, and submit them to be checked by quality control. After enough parts in an assembly group have been approved, they're ready for the team leaders to begin assembly check. Aligning the powertrain to the base frame was the first step in this process. David's created a master skeleton to check everything against, and the team leaders look for alignment issues and figure out if everything's working together. The assembly check process can take a while because everything is connected to everything else, and each part needs to be checked against not only what it's mounted to, but also what it's moving with. Bite by bite, we're making good progress, and we'll keep working our way all the way up to the top. 3 months ago, none of this existed. 3 months ago, Martin had no idea if people would even want to tackle this monster project. And 3 months ago, that elephant had no idea what was coming for it.